What's up guys, FlamingVictini here and we're back on Pokemon Showdown for another PS Live. This time I've got a fun team featuring Subsplit Starmie, which is a really unique set. I gave this to Blunder actually a while back and he tried it out. I really like the set, it's pretty fun. It's not really like something you'd bring to a serious game, but it's really fun, and sometimes it's incredibly effective, especially against offense. When you sub on a sack, then you kill off that sack, then you have an extra hit to hit stuff, and you can maintain yourself with Paint Split while also annoying stuff like Chansey. I think it's really nice. Now the team structure, it actually may look familiar to you. It's very similar to some teams Cosine 180 has built for offense. It's similar to his sash spam team. You see there 4 out of 6 members are the same actually, and is also similar, and there's some similarities too with the typing, like he has Talonflame rather than like Heatran plus Torn, and then he has a Garchomp. And then there's also some similarities with Volcarona team, Volcarona, Lando T, and then I think these same 4 members again. So like Diancie, Starmie, Breloom, Bisharp is really nice core, and I actually built this much before those teams came. The core is very natural, but anyway, let's just get right into it. And I'm hoping Subsplit Starmie. Oh my god. We're up against Chansey offense. Did not realize I had these, why is my avatar this? Hold on, let me change my avatar. Too Riley. But, he has a Chansey, which means Starmie won't be doing much, but it will be, what it will do is that it'll, Pain Split up all over on this. Now, he has this Rotom, and I have Power Herb Heatran, which I really want to use to destroy that Rotom, but I'm not sure what he'd lead off with. I'm actually not running Sash on Bisharp or Breloom. They're both Life Orb attackers. So, I know this is a little tricky, because of that Rotom, and then he also has the Garchomp thing. I think I want to lead off with Diancie and just get off my Mega Evolution. And he actually leads off with Talonflame, which is great. So this means I can just fire off a Diamond Storm perfectly fine as he goes into Chansey. Let's see, right here. I think right here I want to go to my Breloom. I don't want to go to Bisharp because he does have that Garchomp lurking. And he actually goes for the Wish. I want to go for the Spore. If he chooses to stay in, I'm just going to Spore again, because he does have Natural Cure. He actually protects. I'm going to Spore right here, and if he chooses to stay in, no, he does choose to switch, so I get off the Spore on the Latias, which doesn't really help that much. It helps Heatran a little. And right here, that Chansey is very annoying, that Chansey offense. I want to actually pull a switch into my... Oh, okay, I was going to go to Diancie, but that's annoying. Okay, so he goes into his Garchomp. I'm going to go into my Torn. I don't think he'll go for his Rocks. He should Earthquake, seeing that my Tran is in, and I do have a Diancie, plus Starmie might be my switch-in of choice. So I don't have hazard removal on this team. I do have Magic Mounts, but I don't have hazard removal, so if I want to get those hazards off, I'm going to have to set up my own and force the defog, but his Latias is asleep. So if he gets up Rocks, they're up to stay, and he actually gets up Rocks. That's a very ballsy play. Wow, I'm amazed by that play, but I'm considering whether I want to go for the Hurricane or the Superpower. I think I'm just going to go for the Hurricane. He could go to Rotom, but it'll still do a ton, and I don't want to Hurricane the so I don't want to Superpower the Garchomp, as he actually Dragon Tails me out into my Diancie, which is fine by me. I'm just going to fire off a Moonblast. It's pretty safe right here, and he can just go into Chansey. I don't care. He can go into Chansey. And, I want to calc how much a knockoff would do to Garchomp. Let me run a calc real quick. Bisharp, will you Swords Dance, Jolly Life versus Garchomp, will you Tank Chomp? And knockoff is doing like nothing. So, I'm gonna go for the Diamond Storm right here to pressure him to not go into his Garchomp and just Seismic Toss right here. And, I'm trying to think how I can appropriately pressure his team. I do want to eventually get out my Rocks. I guess I'm just going to go to Train here and get out my Rocks now. I don't really have much better times to do it. Now this does allow my Tran to get low, which is annoying. I want to use this Tran to lure the Rotom Wash, So I'm hoping he'll be a little more offensive and go to Rotom Wash, but he actually just wishes. Oh, he might try to go to Garchomp here. Let me run a calc to see how much Solar Beam does to it. Heatran, oh, you offensive Stall Breaker, and Solar Beam. Oh my god, this Garchomp is gonna be annoying. Very annoying. So, I'm gonna go to my Starmie. This does two things. If he chooses to go for the Seismic Toss, I can do some Wish Stalling. If he chooses to go to Garchomp, then he'll heal himself up, which is incredibly annoying. But now I can pressure his team. I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump in case he wants to go to Rotom, so that'll do a bit more. And he stays in. I don't like that play at all. You have no reason to stay in and go for Dragon Tail. I still think Hydro Pump is a perfectly fine play. He had no reason to make his play of choice. But he actually goes to Chansey. I'm going to substitute right here on a potential Wish, as that's what he goes for. I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam in case he wants to switch out or something to his Garchomp really randomly. It's actually freeze him, which is insane. Wow, so I'm going to go for a Pain Split right here. Not sure if he wants to switch out, use that Natural Cure, and he does choose to switch out into his Latias. So I get back a little bit of health, and he's probably just going to go right back to Chansey, but yeah, he does go straight back to Chansey. And I don't know, he's just going to Wish right here. I'm going to Pain Split, get up to full health, lower him down, kind of force the Seismic Toss, as yeah, he goes for the Wish. I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam, so he can't really heal into anything. He might choose to go to Gardevoir eventually, as he just goes for the Heal Bell, yeah. So, I don't know, I'm just going to stick around here, see what he wants to do. He's not really pressuring much, as he just goes for a Wish. I'm going to fire off Hydro Pump in case he wants to go to Gardevoir here. Please hit. If I hit, this will be really good. And I miss. So, that's very, very bad. Come on, man. That was an Analytic Life Orb Hydro Pump on the non-Mega Gardevoir. That actually really upsets me, because that's incredibly annoying to deal with, but this Starmie is very good, so I'm gonna sack my Heatran. I'm hoping he misses Focus Blast. That's really well deserved if he misses Focus Blast, but of course not. You know, this game is pretty wonderful, so, man. I'm gonna go to my Torn right here, and I'm just gonna click Hurricane. He better get confused. I'm really upset that Hydro Pump missed. It just completely turned the momentum of this game. Come on, do it for him. Thank you. Thank you. So we get some justice right there. Thank my lucky stars we do. And I hit the Hurricane on this Chansey, yes. So let's see how much attack I have. I have 255 attack. Let's see if Superpower will kill the Chansey. How much did Hurricane do? I want to see whether he's 252 HP or not. Hurricane did 19%, so I'm thinking this is more than likely, yeah, this has to be 252 rather than, sorry, an HP in defense, rather. So, Superpower does 45 to 53, and the Chansey is at 48. I'm gonna go for it. And yes, we knock out the Chansey. Now this is great, because this means Diancie is going to put in a hell of a lot of work, especially if the Rotom Wash comes in, but he actually chooses to go into the Talonflame. This Tornadus is still very, very useful, so I want to keep it around. I want to keep my Diancie healthy, so I'm going to go to Bisharp. Bisharp is still very good in this game, but I really think keeping my Diancie healthy is more important, and that Brave Bird did nothing. Okay, he chooses to switch. I didn't think Sucker was the right play there, and I get it right. So I catch him on the switch, knock out that Garchomp, which is one less sack for him, basically, and less things that threaten Breloom. He actually goes to Rotom Wash. Is this fast Rotom Wash? I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch. Just because, okay, that damage indicates to me it's Fizz Def. I don't know why he'd go to Rotom Wash, but the Sucker Punch damage is enough for Moonblast to KO. Moonblast to KO the Rotom Wash. So yeah, Diancie just wins at that point, and realizing that he forfeits, so we're on to the next one. And Subsplit Starmie. Man, oh my god, we've got he has Gothitellus, doesn't have Shadow Tag. That's quite interesting. This is a team made by, what's his name? Something Boy. Oh my god, I forgot his name. But it's a very nasty team. It basically is Sandvale, Garchomp, Sandvale, Gliscor, T-Wave, Sub Ironhead, Ferrothorn, Calmine, Bro. It's pretty nasty, but how do we get past this one? I think leading off with Tran is okay here, as he leads off with his T-Tar. I don't think this should have Earthquake. I'm gonna taunt this and then get out my rocks. And I'm hoping he'll want to go to Slowbro eventually on this Heatran. Unfortunately, this Heatran having HP Ice would be cool. I figured Starmie though, plus Diancie, plus Torn would be enough for stuff like Chomp. And, I mean, HP Ice Tran is cool, I like that set, but Power Herb is good on this team to lure Rotom-Wash. You can see luring Slowbro also helps a little bit. And this guy's taking his time. I'm going to start the timer. One thing about the team builder is that the ORAS, you can use black and white sprites rather than XY models, and then this will become it'll become XY. But I really like having the ORAS sprites in the battle because it fits with the battle theme, and then the team builder I feel like the black and white sprites just fit better. But I'm slowly adjusting to the oh my god, this thing can Earthquake. I mean, this thing is acrobatics. Nasty. The thing is, I'm adjusting to the ORAS models a bit, but I still like... It just doesn't look nice compared to... Like, the black and white sprite, the models just fit better, but, he goes into his Gliscor. This thing is incredibly annoying. I think he'll sub right here, so I'm gonna go for the Magma Storm, and I hit miraculously. Wow. Quite surprised I hit there, and, I'm not sure if he'll want to sub again. I know this is acrobatics. It has some acrobatics thing going on, but I'm gonna go to my Breloom. I feel like this thing does have an item and it hasn't activated yet, although acrobatics will still destroy. Alright, so he does go for the Earthquake right there. He could acrobatics very easily here, as that's exactly what he goes for. I decide it's better to just sack off the Loon. This Gliscor is incredibly annoying. I'm gonna go to my Starmie right here. I don't think would T-Tar be good. I'm considering whether I should Hydro Pump or Ice Beam. Considering he has a Ferrothorn, I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. I feel like Analytic Ice Beam. Oh, he actually goes to Slowbro. I mean, Thunderbolt should be threatening him, so I don't know if he'd want to stay in. I'm actually going to go to Heatran regardless though to pressure him, because if he does, he actually does stay in and he goes for the Thunder Wave, which surprises me. I'm going to go for the Solar Beam. Actually no, there's a Sand up, so I'm going to go for the Magma Storm. Hope that cancelled. Yes. And he will be able to Calm Mind here, but I'm going to taunt him and then go for the Solar Beam. I'm pretty sure this is Calm Mind. Oh, he actually goes for the Scald. Wow, that surprises me. Since he did that, I'm going to go to my Torn to save this Tran. And still put up a little bit of pressure, and he does not burn me, thankfully. So I'm going to go for the Hurricane right here. This Torn is a big threat to him if I can hit my attacks. And I'm hoping I can hit this Hurricane. If I don't, that will be in a pretty tough spot. As he actually switches out to his Ferrothorn. I'm not sure why you would go to Ferrothorn, as he gets destroyed, hit by the Hurricane. I'm going to go for the Superpower here, in case he wants to go to T-Tar, and also because I don't want to miss. And yeah, it takes that out. And now that Ferrothorn's gone, this Starmie is going to put in a ton of work, as long as I don't allow that Slowbro to do a lot of damage. Because that Slowbro can basically be the main thing that'll take me down. I have to be very careful about how I play around the Slowbro. If I have my Heatran in, I'm clicking Solar Beam or Taunt. I just have to be really careful about getting paralyzed or anything of those sorts. And being very careful with Starmie, because Starmie could allow Slowbro to heal up. Diancie can also put a ton of pressure on his team now, actually. A lot of pressure. Especially if I hit, so I'm going to try to utilize that. to my advantage. He could go to T-Tar right here and trap me successfully. Or he could go for his rocks. I'm not sure what his play of choice would be. I'm considering whether I should taunt or U-turn. Alright, so he does choose to go into T-Tar. I'm going to taunt right here. I don't want him to get up his rocks, as he actually goes to Gliscor, which is pretty interesting. And he actually avoids the taunt. Wow, that's insane. I'm going to attempt to go for the Hurricane. I theoretically should not be able to hit. This might actually be bad. It might be safer to go for a taunt. I'm going to go for a taunt, predicting the substitute, as he goes straight for the acrobatics. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go for the, Hurricane, but he goes into Gliscor. I'm going to protect right here to make sure I can outspeed this, and then it's kind of like a matter of hitting Moonblast through Sandvale. This team is so annoying. My goodness. With the taunt up now, he can't sub on a protect, which is good. I think taunt was a safer play there just because Sandvale. Hurricane, if I hit Hurricane though, I would have been in business. Or if I hit the first taunt. That's pretty powerful, Sandvale. Pidgeot though, Pidgeot destroys this team. My goodness, as he actually switches out to the Slowbro. I'm not sure I agree with that, because the Moonblast should be able to kill, especially after that little bit of sand damage, just to deal a little more chip. And yeah, the Slowbro does go down, which gives Starmie a ton of free room to just roll through his team. It really should. The only way I'm going to lose this game now is I think misses, as he actually goes to Chomper. This should be Subsalak if I remember correctly. So as long as I hit the Moonblast, that'll be good. I can't afford to protect here in case, because sub, he might just choose to sub, and yeah, I hit the Moonblast, so this is great. And he just forfeits right there. He needed the Sandvale miss. I'll be right back with the next game. Alright guys, we're back with the next one, and I've got an opponent with a very odd team, so I'm going to check my rank. Let's see. Wow, I've actually played a lot more games on this than I've seen, but wow, they changed the way GXC works. They added a percent. Not sure what that means. I guess they want people to understand what it means more, but oh, that's for OU suspect test. What am I playing on? I'm playing on OU. So why is it not showing OU? It should show my OU. What? Okay, I'm very confused as to why it's not showing my rank in OU. Let's try to find my opponent's rank. My goodness. I don't know where I am on the ladder, but so anyway, looking at his team, looks like Diancie can put in a lot of work. And I'm going to lead with Diancie. Magnezone is the only real thing that threatens it immediately, other than like Weavile kind of threatens it, not that much. I'm willing to take a Icicle Crash to remove this Weavile, because it is a big threat to my team. As he actually chooses to go for a Fake Out, man. If this thing like Iron Tails me, I will be one sad guy. Why is it not showing me my rank in OU? It's like I haven't played any OU games or anything. He actually goes to his Gyarados. Not sure I agree with. Oh my god. What? I'm going to Diamond Storm here. Even with the Intimidate, I think it should take it out. It is Stab, super effective, high base power. And that's Citrus Berry. Wow, that's amazing. But I don't understand. Why is it not showing my rank in OU? Is there something wrong with OU? Rank. What alts have I used in OU? Rank, Stole Your Squad. Yeah, I've played quite a bit. I don't know why. It's as if I haven't played a single. Oh my god, there's the miss. Oh my god. What do I do? What? This is horrible. I cannot lie, this is pretty horrible, but now he gets to go into Magnezone. I'm risking Hurricane Miss. Oh my goodness, what? What is my luck? So I'm going to U-turn to take this out, and What do I want to go to? I think Heatran is fine to kind of keep that Weavile a bit pressured. I think Bisharp will probably be able to take it on. I kind of doubt it has a low kick. Man, that Gyarados really screwed me up. Losing Diancie was pretty big. It was pretty good in this game, but I don't understand why it's not showing me as playing any games in OU. That's really confusing me. This could be Earthquake. Could go to Torn. I'm gonna go to Torn. As he power up punches, yeah, okay, wonderful. So I'm expecting a Shadow Sneak right here. So I'm gonna go to my Bisharp. As he goes, what the heck? So I guess you can say he got me, even though I'm pretty sure like he just randomly clicked power up punch. And this guy is POing me now quite a bit. Not very happy that I have to play this team and then get Diamond Storm versus. I mean, it happens, but these guys are just amazing at this game. Oh my god. Seems like this guy lacks Shadow Sneak too. No, he has it. Wow, and he didn't even go for it. So bad. I swear, some players on this site are really, really good. Really quite good. He goes to his Magnezone. I'm gonna go to my Heatran. If this guy Volt Switches, I'm done. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, what was my rank last time? What? I'm gonna go to my past game if I can. What? So it seems like the ladder was corrupted or something. So that became my first game on the OU ladder, which is quite ridiculous. So we're gonna get another one, and at least this guy has a halfway decent team, but it's still not looking that amazing. It has Dragonite, Togekiss, and Gallade, which aren't really that common, but not that it's really that common. Gallade isn't very common, but it's still good. Dragonite does Togekiss. It's just the structure is a little odd, but if you can weaken that Heatran and the Rotom-Wash, the Diancie puts in a ton of work. Unfortunately, also if you can catch the Gallade before it Megas, I guess as an extension to that. I'm actually going to lead off with my Heatran. As he leads off with his Rotom-Wash, yup. Time to Solar Beam this into Oblivion. Rotom-Wash should tank it, I think, actually, but I mean, that's fine if he tanks it. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Solar Beam, and wow, that's Spadef. That took it a lot better than I thought. But, so I think that has some Spadef. But just the fact that I knocked this down so low is great. It means Torn can do more work, it means Starmie can do more work, it means Diancie can do more work. And he actually goes to his Dragonite. I'm going to taunt this. You have to be very careful against Dragonite with this team, as he actually goes for the Dragon Dance. I'm going to get out my rocks, as he goes into his Rotom-Wash. Wow. So, I'm going to taunt here, because I don't want him to Pain Split. As he goes for the rest, yeah, stuff like that, I don't want to happen. I'm going to go for the Magma Storm right here, as I miss, which would have been more chip damage. I could have gone to Breloom, but, hindsight, I'm going to go to my Diancie and click Diamond Storm. I think it should be able to kill this Rotom. As, yeah, it is able to kill the Rotom. I get a defense boost. Not sure how much that'll matter, in all honesty. If he goes to Ferrothorn, HP Fire won't be able to OHKO it. I'm going to go for the Protect right here in case he wants to not go for the Gyro Ball. As he goes straight for the Gyro Ball. So, Bisharp will be my play of choice right here. And I just need some damage on this Ferrothorn until HP Fire can kill it. He actually goes for the Leech Seed. Respect. I have respect for that play, but he actually goes for the Stealth Rocks. That's an annoyance at best, not really that bad, as he goes for the knockoff right there. Did not expect knockoff, but I'm going to go to my Torrent right here, expecting him to Protect. If he goes for the Super Power, if he goes for the Leech Seed or the Gyro Ball, hats off. Good play if he does. And he does go for the Gyro Ball. Wow. He got me good. He got me good. But, or he doesn't have Protect. I should have thought about that. Oh my god, I should have thought, why would he? Oh, so that was just a bad play by me. No reason to, I was just assuming Protect. I was kind of skipping through those turns. Sorry about that. But he did set up Rocks, he did Leech Seed, and he did go for the knockoff. So I had no good reason to expect. Why did he go to Diancie? Why did he go to Togekiss? What is he gonna do? I'm gonna Diamond Storm. Does Togekiss get Flash Cannon? As he actually goes to Gallade. What? I'm really not sure the purpose behind that play. I'm gonna go for the Moonblast right here and take out the Gallade. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. He goes to Heatran. I'm gonna Protect here, just to kind of see what he wants to do. As he actually goes for his own Protect, which is quite interesting. I'm gonna go to my Starmie. Actually, it might have been better to go to Bisharp in case he wants to go for a Toxic. And he gets the Lava Plume Burn. I think I have Natural Cure on this. No, I do have Analytic. I know I used to run Natural Cure. I'm gonna go for the Substitute, and then I'm gonna Pain Split up. As I was expecting the Protect right there, so I didn't see any use in going for the attack. And if the Lava Plume hits the same roll that it did last time, it should not break my sub, which will be really good. So I'm able to get off the Pain Split here, get off a big chunk of health, and he does break my sub, but I think I'm right here. I'm just gonna go for the Hydro Pump as he chooses to not Protect. Generally a pattern you see with lower players, the alternating pattern, and he goes to Togekiss right here. I'm just gonna Ice Beam. Yeah, no reason. I wasn't sure if this was Scarf or not, so I was considering whether I want to sack anything or not, and then bring in Diancie or whatever. But yeah, he's not Scarf. So if this Dragonite does an Extreme Speed here, yeah, he does Extreme Speed, so that's fine. Though I can just go to my Diancie, click Moonblast, and this should be the game. Yup. So we take out the Dragonite and on to the next one. Not sure how long this is so far, but unfortunately, I have to give you new ladder games from the bottom of the ladder. But this guy's team is extremely weak to Diancie. He better have Bullet Punch Champ. He actually loses with Cloyster. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and go straight for the Moonblast as he goes straight for the Shell Smash, which is pretty understandable. So since he went straight for the Shell Smash, I'm gonna go to my Breloom. I think I don't want to go directly to my Bisharp as he just Ice Cold Spears, yeah. And now I can go to my Bisharp pretty freely, I think, and just click Knockoff. Should be fine. I should be able to tank anything he wants to go for. And if he wants to try to play around with Ice Shard, the reason I didn't go straight to Bisharp is because I didn't want to play around with Sucker Punch and Ice Shard. And yeah, that would have been really bad. So I just go to my Bisharp right here, take out this Cloyster. So he's able to do damage with that Sash Cloyster. Unfortunately, I could have led off with my Heatran, but I was worried about, like, I didn't want to lead off with my Heatran, but he goes into his Medicham. I don't want to risk switching anything in on the high jump kick, so I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch, as yeah, that works out pretty well for me. So, right here, I want to go to my Torn and kill us off with a U-turn. I think that's my best way to go about doing this. Torn, Diancie stuff is really going to pressure him. And I'm going to go to my Diancie. As he forfeits, he still had a good chance to win this. He had Alakazam, he had his own Torn, and he has Clef. So I don't really understand that forfeit, but on to the next one. And we get a Dawn Squad with Pyroar, Gigalith, Gardevoir, Immense. Wow. Powerful squad, very, very powerful. I want to get up Rocks ASAP. Because he has a sturdy Gigalith, he has Zygarde, and he actually leads off with the Hoopa. I'm going to go straight for my Rocks. If this Hoopa is jolly, it will be able to outspeed me, which will be a little bad. Hoping I can get up my Rocks. I really do want those Rocks up. It'll weaken Power and Immense, and break the Sturdies. Yes, okay, so he actually goes for the Focus Blast. It does not KO me. Wow. Little surprised he did not KO me. I'm not going to switch out there because he can just go for the Dark move, but he actually goes for the Focus Blast again. Not sure why. I don't think that would be Specs damage. And if you're Scarf, you would outspeed Heatran, so I'm not sure what this Hoopa is. I'm not sure why Focus Blast didn't kill Heatran either. Maybe it was a really low roll. But he stays in, so he dies to the U-turn. And his team is heavily pressured by Starmie. Now, the problem with going Starmie is it brings in the Torn, but I want to get off damage on the Torn anyway, and I don't really need Mons as much. I do need to be wary of Scarfments, I think. That's really the only thing I need to be wary of. I could have also gone a Breloom, I guess. I'm considering whether running Sash Breloom. Yeah, Sash Breloom might be good, because Breloom hasn't been able to get much action recently. If this is Yachi Berry, this guy's god. And it's not. I'm going to change it to Sash. Just because I have a little more dedicated lead that can just guaranteed do something. And he goes to Gardevoir now, which he should have done earlier. I feel like Bisharp is still very useful. I'm going to go to my Breloom, as he just goes Moonblast. That's odd. But, I'm going to go to my Torn here, and I'm going to go for, I'm going to choose to go for the U-turn. I want to keep this around for the ground immunity. And I'm going to go to my Bisharp. I'm hoping he Psyshocks, expecting, yeah, okay, his Psychic, I don't know why. But he should be in Sucker Punch range now. He could Will-O-Wisp me, but yeah, he doesn't go for that. And this Bisharp doesn't really allow setup from Mence. It doesn't allow much on his team, and I really just need to be wary of Scarf Mence. He goes into his Gigalith, I can just Iron Head this, and I think this game was a wrap. So yeah, Subsplit Starmie though, that thing is power, because I have taken down offense teams just with a well-timed sub, and it's pretty powerful. You get that analytic, and I'm actually running less speed IVs. I think I underspeed Raikou. The idea being you can sub on Volt Switch and stuff like that. He actually goes to Mence. I'm going to go for the knockoff. No reason to Sucker Punch and risk the Dragon Dance, as he goes for the Fire Blast actually. I'm going to go to my Starmie and just click Ice Beam. Not sure if this is Scarf Intimidate Mence. That would be pretty interesting, but it's not, and he just goes down to the Ice Beam. So this Pyro should be easy pickings for the rest of my team. Even if this is Scarf, it shouldn't be able to win. Just gonna click Hydro. Even if I miss, it does not really matter. And I do miss, but it will not matter in the long run. He actually goes for the Overheat. And I miss again. And do I miss the third time? Let's see. No reason to prolong it and going for Pain Split. Yeah, I kill him off with the Hydro Pump. And that'll be the game. So I think I'll get one more and end it right there. Oh my god. I don't know why I had to get knocked down in rating. But, Starmie eats this guy's team for breakfast with it, which I'm gonna get a little damage going, but, I have Breloom, might as well lead with it. And, yeah, Sash Breloom, I can Spore this thing. This might have Sleep Talk if it's a Rest Talk Amp. But I'm just gonna Spore this and then go for the SD so that I can pressure his Superior. As he goes for the Sleep. Well done. Yeah, I didn't expect that much of a predict from this low on the ladder, but that's pretty good. That he'd go for the Sleep Talk, realize that Spore is coming. So nice play by him, nice play. But I'm gonna go for the Mach Punch for a few reasons. I want to put this into U-turn range, and I also don't want to go to Torn on a Glare. Otherwise, I would have gone to Torn. But he actually goes for the HP Fire or Ice, I guess. Fire. No, there's no reason to run Ice. But I don't know. I'm just speculating since this is lower ladder. But he goes to his Ampharos. I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to get up my Stealth Rocks. And Torn's really gonna pressure his team. If I can weaken that weaken the Regirock and weaken the Dragalge, he can do a lot of work. He actually Sleep Talks the Volt Switch. The other reason I was going to Train is because I didn't expect him to Sleep Talk the Volt Switch. I could have gone for Taunt, but I didn't feel it was as needed, and I don't want this thing to set up too much. He actually is slower than Heatran, and goes for the Bulk Up. Wow. I definitely did not expect that. He goes for the High Jump Kick there, takes me out. I'm going to go to my Diancie, and I'm going to go for the Protect. I'm not going to Mega Evolve because I want to be able to tank High Jump Kick, but... Oh, he goes for Iron Head. Oh my god, how am I going to win this now? He has Iron Head. What? I'm gonna go to my Bisharp on the expected Iron Head. As yeah, that's what he goes for. Um, man, what the frick do I do? How do I win against this guy? I did not I think I just lose to Hawlucha. He goes for the bulk up. Thank you. So that now I can win. Now I can win. I don't think he should have gone for the bulk up. I'm pretty sure +1 acrobatics would have been able to kill my Starmie or my Torn, unless he's very not bulky. So yeah, I'm able to take out that Hawlucha, thankfully, and he goes to Regirock, which is just great, because I really want to Iron Head this, which puts him in basically super. Oh, he Drain Punches. So that's a little annoying. I do have my Starmie though, so it should not be too big of a problem. Regirock is a tank though. This thing is a freaking tank. What a monster. But Starmie, it is EV to Outspeed Superior. I'm pretty sure it is. And yeah, 358. Yeah, should be able to Outspeed Superior. He goes to the Ampharos. I could choose to Ice Beam here, but I don't know if it'll kill, so I want to calc that actually. If this is Split F. Ampharos, use Mega Ampharos, so use Special Defensive. And wow, Ice Beam does nothing. Ampharos, a tank. Ice Beam actually does nothing. I want to see how much U-turn did. Pretty sure I U-turned on this thing. 18%. Let's calc that. Torn, Atis, T. Oh, you late for attack. Yeah, this is looking like Spit F. So I'm going to actually go for the substitute on the expected Volt Switch. As he Sleep Talks. Not sure I agree with that play. I guess. Oh. I was expecting. Oh, yeah, okay. I see why. Because I spored him. So, I don't know. I felt like he would wake up that turn. I was kind of thinking in rest terms. I kind of forgot he spored me. But, I mean, I spored him. But that's actually really good for me. Because now this means I can get off an Ice Beam as he Volt Switches and stay alive. Which is really good. So, he could rest right here. I could see him go for that. Edge actually goes for the Dragon Pulse. So this means I'm going to be able to kill off the Ampharos with the Ice Beam. Unless he chooses to switch, and he does choose to switch into his Boufflant. That actually does quite a bit. Hydro Pump should be able to kill this, but I do miss. So he's able to take me out with the Head Charge. This forces different play. This is actually a little bad. Maybe it was safer to go to my Diancie. But I can't just go to my Diancie, kill this. I have to be careful because of that Dragalge. It's that Dragalge that's really threatening me, and I need to get damage on that so I can win with Torn. Superpower may not actually be the optimal play here because it might allow Ampharos to live. So I'm going to actually go for the Hurricane. Oh, if I miss now, that'll be bad. That'll be bad. The alternative is to go to revenge this with Diancie, but that lure brings in Superior, and if this thing glares Torn on the switch, then I'm done for. So I really don't want to risk the glare. Because the glare, if he has the glare, it's a very easy play for him to make to glare on the Diancie. For the pretty obvious Torn switch. And I can't just stay in with Diancie predicting glare, especially if I don't know he has glare. So I'm going to risk the Hurricane Miss right here. It's really important. So if I go for the superpower, I'll get the attack drop, and then I won't be able to kill the Ampharos with the U-turn. Which will be very bad, because then the Ampharos can come in and just get a kill. So I do hit the Hurricane, thank God. If he goes to Dragalge here, I'm going to U-turn on it to Diancie. That's basically the game plan. And I think maybe it was better to go Diancie, because eventually I am going to risk the depending on how he plays it, I might eventually have to risk the Superior versus Diancie, and do I switch to Torn on a glare kind of thing. But he's taking his time here. I'm hoping he could also go to Ampharos, force the U-turn to knock it out, and then when I bring in Diancie, he brings in Serp. That's his alternative. It really depends on whether he has glare or not. And if he does have glare, I think there still is a chance to win actually. Even if he has glare, as long as he allows me to kill the Ampharos. Because I think the only way he can allow the glare situation to arise, unless he can somehow Oko Diancie with the Dragalge, is to have the glare situation come up. And if he allows Dragalge to get weakened without paralyzing the Torn, then Torn just wins against his team. He's taking his time. I'm going to start the timer, and I'll pause it till he's back. Alright, so he goes to Dragalge. I'm just going to U-turn out right here into my Diancie. I don't think Sludge Wave should be able to kill here. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. He gets a crit. And that might be the end of the game. Holy smokes. That might just be the end. Maybe I should have revenged that boof with the Diancie. I'm hoping that this hurricane somehow kills, or that would have been able to. Man, Diancie. I don't know why it only gives Uber sets and not OU sets. This really needs to be fixed about the calc. But, Dragalge. Yeah, that shouldn't have been able to kill. I mean, I guess I was naive. If I was naive, it's a roll in my favor. So yeah, that crit was really bad, and it looks like I lose this game. So, that crit ends it right there. I think I'm gonna get one more. Don't want to end this on a loss thanks to a crit, but we've got a Gadon squad. He's got Sableye, Goodra, Slurpuff, pretty powerful. I'm gonna lead off with Heatran. I pressure that Rotom. I pressure the Sableye. I pressure a lot, so, and he actually has no hazard removal, so he actually goes for the Calm Mind, straight for it, which means I'm gonna get off that huge Magma Storm damage, and right here I'm probably just gonna go to my Diancie, as he just goes straight for the Recover. Now the Metagross is a very obvious play right here, so I'm gonna double into my Heatran expecting that Metagross, as that's exactly what he brings in. I'm gonna go for the Magma Storm right here, as he brings in the Sableye. This is exactly what I wanted. Now his Sableye is not actually trapped, but so he can switch it out. But the thing is, if he switches out, I trap that other mon with the Magma Storm, and that means I can get up rocks. And if he chooses to go to Rotom, then I can Solar Beam it. And I think I'll be able to get up. He actually goes for the Hydro Pump. Is that Scarf Rotom? It's Sash Rotom. Wow. I feel like Heatran should be bulky enough to take a Hydro Pump. Sorry, Rotom Wash. But if this is offensive, maybe not. Yeah. And that has to be a timid Rotom, so yeah, it has to be timid. So Hydro Pump still has a good chance to kill me. So, I think I'm gonna go to Torn and just U-turn out. As he goes for the Hydro Pump and misses again. That sucks for him. I'm gonna go for the U-turn right here. Did not expect a Sash Rotom, that's for sure. But I'm gonna go to Tran right here, and this Tran is just gonna dominate. He doesn't really have much to take this on at all. He goes to Slurpuff. I'm gonna taunt this to stop any Belly Drum nonsense and get up my rocks right here. He can Drain Punch all he wants. Not really going to save him. And right here, I'm just going to go for the Magma Storm. Deal a ton of damage. He will activate the Citrus Berry and get a little healing with the Drain Punch, activate the Unburden, but he should not be able to Belly Drum right here because I can just go for the Magma Storm again. So yeah, he just goes for the Drain Punch, and then I have Sash Breloom, which I'm glad to have because now I don't have to risk a miss with Starmie or Torn. So yeah, I have Sash Breloom, so I can just go for the Bullet Seed right here as he Play Roughs. That actually did nothing. Wow, I'm glad I got 3 hits then. Oh my god. And so here comes the Talonflame. I'm just gonna Spore in case this wants to SD. Safest play, as he just goes for the Acrobatics. I'm gonna go to my Diancie and just click Diamond Storm. I think it's safe. As he Flare Blitzes, gets a crit. Thankfully, he does not burn me. So down goes the Talonflame, and in comes the Metagross, I presume. Yeah, so for this Metagross, I'm just gonna go to my Starmie and do some Plane Split fun. Oh my god. Time for some Plane Split fun. He just goes straight for the Bullet Punch. So I'm going to substitute right here. Because I'm thinking this is AV, as he just goes for the Meteor Mash. I'm going to sub one more. Actually, 2 more. No, I'm going to sub this time. I can't sub one more time because of Bullet Punch. And I get off that Pain Split right there. which is great. So now I can go for the Hydro Pump, and actually takes it out. Wow. So Gudra comes in here. I can just Ice Beam it. Ice Beam this. I don't know how much Pain Split will actually do. I think Ice Beam is a little bit safer to use, as he goes for the Sludge Bomb, but that will not save him from the Diance's Moonblast, and we take this game. Subsplit Starmie and Heatran really putting in that work right there. The Starmie kind of taking on the Metagross in a kind of rogue way, and wow, Heatran was fire that game. So that's going to be the end of live. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.